Buongiorno a tutti. Ciao, good morning. I thought I would start this one today outside. Okay, no, why not? But let's go inside because I need to be quite quite fast today. Quite quite as concise as I can be. So let me put you down here. Right, so let's begin today. Day 4. Yeah, day 4. Let's start with apologies, and this is my take 3 maybe of this video. So let's start by saying I think today, day 4, it might be longer than 15 minutes. Only because tonight there is going to be some footage of the Arctic monkeys, well, the fake monkeys. But mod season is starting. So I'm going to have plenty of material later. And yeah, I think today might be a little longer than 15 minutes. So that apology out of the way, and sorry for mistakes and the quality of the first few videos. Mi dispiace, perdonami. I'm very sorry. It's difficult keeping track of what I'm saying and editing it and recording, and yesterday, today, yeah. So just bear with me, I'm going to get better. I'm sorry for so far, for thus far. But I'm going to get into a rhythm of things, I think, throughout the summer, so it should get a bit better, I think. And day 2 was better than day 3 because I wrote things down. So I'm going to keep that up, write things down. So let me tell you about yesterday. Productive progress. Progress was made. I've been a busy bee. Poster's done. First one is got the image, and this is in English. A bit more kind of fun and approachable, maybe. It basically says, "Do you want to make music this summer with a crazy man?" Also, if you don't, but you would like to talk about your own music, fine by me. Get involved. And it kind of says, yeah, at the bottom, "A posto, raga, namo, let's go. Let's do it." The other one that I did was a bit more in depth in Italian, and this is quite nice. It talks about my ideas and collaboration, etc. Mentions Gal Gadot's Imagine, which I will come to later. Yeah, so it mentions that. What else happened yesterday? Right, 2 meetings that were really useful, really productive. Well, 1.5 meetings. I met up with my ex-colleague, friend, yeah, I don't know why I label him ex-colleague. He's a mate, Alex Ficchetti. Yeah, and that was fantastic. We spoke about music for about half an hour by the ships by the sea there, and it was just really nice. It was great to see him for a start. That was amazing just to see him. But we spoke about music and different stuff, and some useful things came out of what he said. Firstly, that I don't need to start from scratch, and this melody. That one. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to keep writing, but maybe better to focus on songs that I have and just make them the best quality that I can, and try and meet different musicians and try and get them up to the best standard that possible, really. So that was useful. That was one thing that came out of it. The second thing, he kind of said, we spoke about the promotion side of the music business, which Alex thinks is very important. And this kind of came out, we were discussing how not Italian, but some of the performers here in bars and stuff, it comes across as quite like a bit like a cruise ship, a bit plasticky, if that's a good adjective. Yeah, there isn't a real kind of honest connection with the audience member, or it's a different connection. That's the important thing. It's a different connection. And it comes down to the motivation, I think. So I'm writing music because I have to write music. They're performing to try and make money from tourists. So they're very different agendas. But Alex also said, which is a very good point, what are you trying to say? And if no one is there to be receptive to your message, or what you're talking about, what you're expressing, then kind of what's the point? And yeah, I get that. And off the back, I said to him, I don't know if this album, this piece is going to be just music or be slightly political. That brings me on to Dodo. Dodo's a man from Senegal, a lovely man from the African Centre downstairs. I don't have a video of this meeting, but there is a short clip of Dodo speaking to the people that were there in the evening at the African Centre. And yeah, it kind of is a bit political, because music brings people together, for sure. That's the whole point. It brings people together. So when I met him, I walked up with my poster. We caught eye contact, and he smiled because I looked interested, and I was smiling too. But also because I had my guitar on my back, and he said, "Oh, you're a musician." That was the first thing. And I can't remember if he asked me that in Italian or English, which is good, I suppose. I can't remember. But it doesn't really matter. We kind of spoke in Italian and English, more English for sure. But he noticed that I was a musician first, not that I was English or that I was white. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point of this project. That's the whole point of being more closely aligned to John Lennon's original meaning. Imagine. We are just two musicians. He is from Senegal and black. I'm from Kingston and looking slightly less pasty now, but yeah. you know, yeah, it brings people together. It, music brings people together more than anything else, more than any politician, any any church, any organised religion. Music brings people together more. Even Salvini singing Vasco Rossi, even he likes music. You know, it is the common denominator. More so than the English language, music is the language of the world. That is the point of the project, that I need to speak to musicians around the world, not just Sicily, but let's start with Sicily and find out why. You know, because performers sing about, or musicians sing about their troubles and what's going wrong. You know, a lot of Irish music is about that dirty old town, dirty old town. Yeah, some of the Pogue stuff. Yeah, it brings people together, and then you can express your grievances. You know, it's a very powerful thing, music. So, yeah, the project is really making sense. Speak to musicians and find out why they are singing what they're singing. So on Tuesday, I'm going to be performing Man of the Year, Sto facendo del mio meglio, at the Cultural Centre. So that performance suddenly seems like has more weight. I don't know why. If I can do an honest performance and be real, I think, yeah, it's far closer to what John Lennon would have wanted, I think. So, 2021 might be Reluctant Heroes year, I think. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I went to see the mods yesterday. It just opens, you saw in yesterday's video. Yeah. It was good in the afternoon because I came back inspired to perform an Ocean Colour Scene song. Yeah, and they had the Stone Roses, just playing Stone Roses, Strokes, what else was there? The Smiths. Yeah. So you can imagine me sitting there on my own with my Ben Sherman on, drinking a Pinotto, and just singing away to myself. And yeah, yeah. So that was good. Later on, it was a bit drummy, not very mod. So I came home, do some editing and some thinking. So yeah, I think that's pretty much, well, I need to perform a song later. So, Sto facendo del mio meglio, Man of the Year, they are in the EP. I'm going to muck around with my own songs. So the song that I perform later today will be one of my own ones, I think. So you'll see that. And I'm kind of answering my own question. That's the important thing. From speaking with Alex, I'm answering my own question. So a lot of my music is about me personally getting better. And atonement, this bloody word, that's kind of going to be the name of the EP. It's kind of just falling into place, I think, a bit. And this new melody might be called Atonement. If I can meet other musicians, I'd love to do something, more orchestral or different than just my songs. Watch this space, Atonement, the song. Tonight I'm going to see the Arctic Monkeys. That's why, today's video is going to be 20 minutes, probably 25 minutes, I don't know. And tomorrow I'm going to do busking. That's my plan for tomorrow. Okay, right. I'm already 15 minutes in, so let me cut it there. And yeah, apologies for today being a long video. Ciao for now. Okay, hello, ciao. Still day 4, obviously. And this has got to be quick one. So, executive decision, because I still need to show you Alex and also Dodo having a bit of a rant. I'm just going to play my song, show you those clips, and that's me for day 4, I think. And that means that I can just relax tonight, go and see the fake monkeys. I love monkeys. Yeah, that's a good sign. Go and see the fake monkeys. A good sign, yeah. Go and see them. And yeah, just enjoy myself. And then I should be in the rhythm of things. And also, I realised, sorry, but my nails were horrible before. But yeah, so I'm sure my mother would, yeah. Filthy Tim. No, she's not Irish, my mum. But terrible. And also, I'm looking, ridiculously thin. So my Sicilian friends will be like, minchia, manja. Tranquilo, relax. I'm on it. But you'll understand it. By the time you see this, I'll have done the performance. And so all of this kind of stress won't matter. And I'll have hopefully spoken to Dodo and given him a platform. I just need to listen. And speaking of which, I think this is important to say now. So I spoke to my flatmate, Giuseppe. I spoke to him today about how way leads on to way, how things are suddenly getting a bit big. With this Imagine. Well, it started off as just record an album. But then speak to musicians, let them have a voice. It's become a big thing. And I showed him, I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself here, but why not? Why not talk about this? It's getting bigger and bigger, so why not talk about it? My wish list, again, from Signs, but kind of, it's a wish list anyway. There's a Lebanese group, Mahmoud. Oh, forgive me, I've forgotten their name. But I don't know what he's talking about. But I know it's important. I'd love to speak to that guy. Find out. Yeah. So anyway, way might lead on to way, and that makes this performance on Tuesday quite big. So I just need to relax, make a video every day. Play a song every day, and this is what I know. So I am a musician. So, and it's 20 years in the making, so it should be okay. Right. Without further ado, I mentioned Billy Bragg when I spoke to Alex and New England, and I think I was about 22 when I wrote this song. Or 20, yeah, maybe I was 21. Maybe I was 21, yeah. So, yeah, there is a link there musically. And this might be the glue to the EP. What these songs, maybe. Yeah, I don't think this one has a name. Wrote it when I was 21 at university. Well, it was the summer off from my just before my final year at university. And I met someone special. Meet me in the park. Brush your hair and bring your eyes. Waiting in the dark. I don't mind if I see your smile. You want for nothing when I'm here. I hope you notice when I'm near. It's up to you. It's what you take and what you leave. Wish you knew. You're in my head so constantly. And when I breathe, and when I breathe, then the puff of beers. We'll have a fact and have a chat. Wipe away all your tears. I won't let anybody laugh at that. You want for nothing when I'm here. Hope you notice when I'm near. It's up to you. It's what you take and what you leave. Wish you knew. You're in my head so constantly. When I breathe, when I breathe, you in all your smell, all your skin. Oh, what a thing to have done. What a prize you've won. Meet me in 10 years. We'll have a fight and have a chat. I hope you lose your fears. I hope you make my heart beat fast again. You want for nothing when I'm here. I hope you notice when I'm near. Want for nothing when I'm here. I hope you notice when I'm near. I mucked up the ending there a bit. Need to get better. Discipline, discipline, discipline. And with a metronome. This is all from Alex. Yeah, need to get better. But, okay, that's enough for me because you're going to see the other clips. I'm going to enjoy the fake monkeys tonight, the Arctic monkeys, fake monkeys, whatever, monkeys. Yeah, they have the answer, they're the clever ones. Yeah, well, Derek has the answer. Ciao for now. Adamani. I'm not saying about you, but there's something about performers in Sicily that I've noticed where there is a kind of polished, very kind of professional, but not really taking any risks or going, or going outside of the box so
Yeah.
much. That I've seen, I suppose maybe because it's appealing to tourists and that kind of show pantomime thing.
No, I think it's like it's the same concept as like being the best in class. You know, like I have to show that I'm like Mr.
Okay,
Perfection. Yeah, like I can do things by the book better than anyone else. All
right.
right.
Yeah. So I've
So
never thought of it like that. It's
it,
the attitude of
yeah, because it's like standard.
I'm the best guitarist because I play it like the record.
Yeah, I play it like the record, and I play it like that guy, and I have these instruments, and look at me, I've spent like
Yes.
thousands of euros for
Lots of toys, yeah.
lots of toys that I'm probably going to use in a few local venues, and they have the potential to play in a fucking stadium. I'm never going to even see a stadium from a distance,
Yeah.
you know. But it's very provincial. It's just like a very provincial mentality, and don't blame anyone because that's how life is in very provincial places.
Yeah.
And that's how they express themselves through the music. It's like always the competition. It's always like like look at me, like I got a bigger amp, I got a more expensive guitar.
Yeah.
I've recorded in a better studio than you. Or also like look, I've played like 10 shows more than you have.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, but this is not true just for Palermo. This is true for everywhere.
Yeah.
You can play a million shows, but then the shows are just wiped away, like the dust in the wind. What remains is an album, is a video,
Yes.
is media,
Yeah.
which a lot of them produce but don't promote because they think about spending money on the wrong side of the business, in my opinion. They don't know how to promote their stuff well. They don't invest in. It's like making like a colossal film, like a really like high budget Hollywood movie, and then like not investing money to actually promote the film.
Yeah.
And it'll
So it's
end
just a
up like
waste.
on like the last page of like Netflix.
It'll come out on video, yeah. Come out on
And it'll
DVD.
be something like the Lord of the fucking Rings
Yeah,
quality,
right.
yeah?
Yeah.
And that's what goes on here.
Okay. Okay, so let's let me ask you some questions so we can. What would you say is the best thing about, or what do you think will help me or inspire me in writing some new music while I'm here?
I think it'll be, well, the first thing will obviously be the driving force of your emotions, experiences, and what you want to share with the world. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But the thing that will keep it up will be setting yourself like a kind of a rigid or semi-rigid timetable.
Yes.
And sticking to that timetable. And then when the job's done and it's done well at your best standard, okay, the best standard you could do it in, then it will be about bending to the how can I the bending to the rules of modern music.
Do I have to
business.
sell myself out? Is that what you're saying?
No, you don't have to sell yourself out, but you're gonna have to go through the tediousness of music promotion, which sucks away the life and spontaneity
Yeah.
of being an artist. But it has to be done, otherwise you'll just make music for yourself and no one will ever notice you.
Yeah, that's true.
And well, okay, even if you don't want to be noticed, I mean, no one will ever appreciate or draw anything from the message that you want to give out to people, which will be a shame because you definitely have a lot to say and people need to listen to what you say.
Yeah.
Whoop, yep.
Yeah, that's true. And speaking about that, what do I want to say? So I'm thinking about this project. I don't know whether it's going to be, when I record some songs, whether it's going to be just beautiful music or if I'm going to have some sort of political aspect. Not political as in
Obviously. Like a social commentary.
what's your man, New England? Billy Bragg. Yeah. I'm not talking about that level, but in a way, I think if you're writing honestly, you can't help but incorporate what aspects of what you see in the world that isn't working. You know?
Che poverino, anche essendo italiano, se porti i suoi soldi là in Africa, lì in Senegal, o anche uno dei paesi dell'Africa dell'Ouest, dove la France ha colonizzato, ha messo la sua lingua e la sua cultura e la sua modalità di legge, se un italiano che ha guadagnato quasi soldi lo porta a uno di questi paesi, deve sapere che la metà dei suoi soldi ritorneranno in Francia. Questo volevo aggiungere, ok? Ora,